Audio any better? Matt the Chipmunk, is that what it's doing? Is that better? Chippy's back. Oh, I wish I could hear it. Okay, audio better now? You guys hear me okay? Okay, awesome. That's funny. Okay, so got a sweatshirt back here. I'm gonna do the sweatshirt. I'm going to do a all right, chipmunk or regular? Sound yes? Regular? All right, round 3. Let's do this again. So let me switch cameras and get over to our webcam here. There we go, good to go. Okay, let's knock it out. So I have my black strip flock in here already. So that's ready to go. I'm going to send over to, and I'll let you guys know the cut settings and stuff instead of switching screens back and forth. Right now, I have my settings at, with the strip flock, which is a little bit thicker material, okay? A little bit thicker material. I'm going to cut it at a force of 11 and a speed of 25, okay? So my force is 11. I'm using a 45-degree blade on this one as well, okay? And then what we'll do is while that's cutting, we are going to move over here and we're going to weed. Yeah, everybody remember to hit the like button. Yes. So this is the sweatshirt we're going to put it on. So I need to weed my orange strip flock. I like the strip flock material. How many of you here have used the strip flock material. I like it because it is pretty easy to weed. There are different areas as you're pulling it. It'll rip a little bit easier, which isn't an issue. Obviously, it isn't affecting your design at all. But it gives a completely different feel to the shirt as well. So what my plan is with this shirt is because it's kind of a soft sweatshirt, I want to give the design kind of a soft design feel as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn around here. That's looking good there. And you know what I might do? Let me grab, hey, Joe. Grab Joe here because my questions, he might be in the warehouse. Let's see. So this just finished cutting. I'm going to hit 1 to preview, or obviously I'm done with that. So I'm just going to bring it out here. And hey, come here, buddy. Will you, because it's hard for me to see here, can you do me a favor and let me know on questions as they come through there? I can see that. Or you can sit it if you want.
Okay.
Everybody say hi to Joe.
Hey, everybody.
There's Joe.
How do you read from back there?
Hey, Joe.
Oh, hey, guys.
I can't read it from back there. That's why you're in here.
Can I use strip flock with Bling Anything for a cup?
Yes, technically you can use strip flock with Bling Anything. I'm not sure as far as being dishwasher safe with strip flock. I would think it would be okay because obviously you can put it through the washing machine and everything. Haven't tested it yet, but it could be pretty sweet.
Getting a lot of hi Joes, no questions.
Getting a lot of hi Joes.
Yeah. How well does flock launder? Great.
No problem with the strip flock. As far as washing, don't need to worry about it. As long as it's pressed right. And remember, strip flock's a cold peel. So again, I want to give that soft feel on this sweatshirt here like this. Now the downfall you run into sometimes with the strip flock is, can you guys still hear me okay? Because I know the speaker's way over there, but the downfall you run into sometimes with the strip flock and layering it is because it's a cold peel, is getting some shrinkage.
78 watching, 35 likes.
Oh, that's bad. You guys just hear that? 78 of us are watching, 35 likes. Let's go ahead and fix that.
Thanks, Wendy. Let's fix that.
And
they can hear you.
They can't, sweet.
They're asking what kind of cutter's next to you.
This is the 15-inch Graph Tech. So I was mentioning a little bit ago about end of the year sale. Is anybody currently, before the end of the year, looking at possibly upgrading or getting a vinyl cutter or a heat press? Let me know, because just to let you know, prices on most of those coming into the new year, and especially with the new tariffs and stuff, are going to go up. Not anything that we're raising, they're just being raised by the manufacturers. So if you are looking into something, you definitely want to get it before the end of the year. And just to let you know, we're going to do an end of the year sale on cutters and heat presses and our regular stuff starting on Wednesday.
Todd says you should be a Santa suit and I should be in an elf costume.
Who says that?
Todd.
Todd, we need to bring you down and you can Santa suit it in all elf costume.
Mustang Cobra asked, installment plan for softwares.
Yes. We have either through PayPal, 6 months, or we can do, we've done a few of them already, and I think it's working pretty good, the 3-month payment plan with the Wizard. So with that, just shoot us a message on Facebook and Joe can get with you directly.
Todd asked if that was a fat joke.
No. That was a UB Santa joke.
Is there a payment plan for the Graph Tech?
For the Graph Tech, it would have to go through the PayPal 6 month. Now, PayPal one's actually better than ours, just to let you guys know. PayPal 6 month interest free. So that's by far the best one. You get it off in that 6 months. Now, if you go longer than 6 months, they'll start charging you interest. So, but the 6 month interest free is pretty sweet. All right, got my pre-press. Now, I want to make sure before I press it that everything's going to line up. So looking at my design here, I can see this is lining up good. So I am good to go. So I'm going to start with the black. Go black across the top. That's a little Nike, and that's an embroidered Nike symbol there. So don't need to worry about that at all. And that looks pretty good there. You guys know I'm good with pretty good. So drop that down. Now the number, instead of doing it kind of like I do on the uniforms, I'm going to drop the number right here on the pocket, just to make it look a little bit different. So I want to press this as long as I can, but also as short as I can, because I don't want it to shrink a lot. So everything's lined up, and I'm going to come down for about 10 to 12 seconds.
Jim asked if that pocket is thick enough for you to want to use a foam board.
Probably would want to use a foam board here if I had one here. I don't have one here, so that's honestly the only reason why I'm not. However, I would probably want to use a foam board here because you can see the seams on this pocket here. So I'm just trying to let this cool down, but it's probably going to, let's see, I just want to see if it's going to come up at all. So whenever you're layering the strip flock, you want to get the press as little as you can so it doesn't shrink, but also long enough for it to be a cold peel and peel off. Looks like this one turned out pretty good. Beautiful. So I got my black good. Let's come back with my orange now. And let's see if it lines up good. All right, it's lining up perfect. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to see if I can find some heat tape. Let's see, Joe's going to grab them real quick. And the only reason I'm going to use heat tape when it comes to the strip flock like this, most of the time the strip flock, see how it's kind of curling up a little bit? And then when I press my press down, I might have a little bit of an issue. It might shift a little bit. I don't have a lot of dead area in there, so I don't want to come to a issue there where it's going to look weird or it shifts on me a little bit. So I'm going to use a little bit of my heat tape here. How many of you have been around long enough to know Joe? So Joe was on the trade show team, not last year, the year before, right, Joe?
Yeah, 2015 to 2017.
So any of you that don't know Joe, you will see him at shows this year. All right, let's get some of this tape here. And I'm probably going to go 2 pieces of tape just to hold it down nice. So I'm going to go right across the top here and let that lined up nice. That looks good there. So I'm going to drop that tape down. Does Todd still have jokes?
No.
And let's go here. Is anybody else not ready with all their Christmas gifts? Who's out shopping right now? I'm sure some of you are. I got to go get a couple here after I get this done. So got my orange, good to go. So let's go ahead and press. And again, about 10 to 12 seconds. Jim, I'm looking forward to Phoenix. Well, I have actually, that's one state that I've never been to. There's only a few left, and I've yet to ever be to Arizona. So I'm excited. So what I'm doing here is just, it's going to help cool it down. So just using the sweatshirt here to help cool it down so I can peel this a little bit quicker. Now, if you're doing a lot of shirts, obviously you don't really need to worry about that. You can just start throwing the shirt off to the side, and that'll be easy. And then you can peel it later. But this looks pretty freaking sweet. I actually love the way this turned out. So the sweatshirt has obviously the soft feel to it. So I wanted to keep a nice soft feel instead of putting the Easy Weed or anything else. Obviously, I'm not going to put glitter for it because it's for one of the players on the team, but really soft feel that feels very similar to the sweatshirt here. So now what I'm going to do, just to make it easy, I'm going to flip it upside down here to throw my number on it. And again, just black with the strip flock here. And I'm going to center it with the hands in the pocket. So I'm going to go top half of the pocket here. Center it as close as I can. I'm going to look at that. I'm going to say that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and do it. Your shirts are coming in today to press for presents. Wow. That's last minute more than me. Hopefully they arrive today. Again, just pulling some of the heat out of it.
Trace is asking about the bottom layer of vinyl shrinking and what she can do to keep the bottom from shrinking.
Trace, what type of material? Which material are you using?
Thermoflex.
So the biggest thing, I haven't used Thermoflex a whole lot, but no matter what the heat transfer vinyl is, for that initial press, you want to be about 2 to 3 seconds. If it's a 3-color design, you're going to go 2 to 3 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds, and then the full 10 to 12. So let me give you our final look at this sweatshirt here, just to show you guys how sweet it is. There you go. Is it showing in reverse for you guys, or can you guys see it straight? It's hard to tell. So we got the Select, our Sting Select, a nice strip block feel for it to be a little bit different, but customized and something they can't get anywhere else. So pretty cool there. So now that we have that, I'm going to grab a pair of shorts here. And with the short, we're going to use our regular Easy Weed. So I have our Sting logo here that I'm going to do in the black Easy Weed. And then I need to get a custom number cut. So let me set you up over here to cut. Reversed. What's that?
Your camera's not reversed.
It's not reversed? Oh, sweet. So have some black Easy Weed here. And you can see this is some Easy Weed that came back from a trade show. It's all dented up. There's a lot of issues with it. But I can easily use this still for custom numbers and things like that. I see some different creases in here. So I'm going to look for the best part of it. And I'm going to say it's right around this area. Let's go ahead and load this in. Again, this is the GraphTech CE 6040, which is the 15-inch version of the cutter. Drop that down. I'm going to hit 1 for front edge. Now, with this one, I actually have my sensor shut off. So I'm going to bring it to the front edge here and click origin. So it just reset my origin for the cutter. So now that I have that set, I have my 45-degree blade in there. So I'm going to bring you guys back over here, and I'm going to show you my screen so you can see what I'm working with. So give me a second here. Let's come over here and screen share. How many do we have here, by the way? 86. By the way, if we get to 100, we got a mini pack giveaway. We got 86 now. So everybody can see my screen now? Last night I did my first leather jacket project. Couldn't have been happier. Awesome, Cindy. You have a video on that type of material. I don't have a video on that type of material right now. I'm not sure if Lisa did one on that or not. Yes, this 15-inch GraphTech cutter is pretty sweet. All right, so everybody can see it now. I got my cut here. So I need a number 3 for this design. So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. And I'm going to come over here to launch and send cut lines to CM3. So the biggest thing I need to do is make sure I'm not cutting through my material. So obviously that flock material was a little bit thicker. So because that material was a little bit thicker, I'm going to have to bring down my pressure a little bit, obviously. So I'm in my condition and cut force. I'm going to go about a 9 of force and see what that does. So let me flip you guys back over to the other camera here. Here we go. And let's send this. So I'm going to take a peek at it off the start just to see. Doesn't look like it's cutting through, which is good. You'll know right off the start if it's actually cutting through your material. And if it does cut through, it's not going to cut correctly, obviously, because then it's going to start folding the material over and stuff. So looks good there. Let's bring it out. I can see my cut lines, so I know I'm pretty good with this. And we should be good to go to weed this. Let's bring you guys over here. Bring it down a little bit so you can see. And I'll put a white background here just so you can see it a little bit better. And I'm having a hard time. The questions are pretty far away right now, so I'll pop back over there in a second. Take a look at the questions again. So this is that same font that you guys have seen me use on their uniforms all the time. That, yes, I'm eventually going to create something somewhat similar. That's the goal. Hey, Joe, can you see if Devin in Shirts and Stones has a foam board, like little foam boards about this size?
Yeah. Jim asked, can you pull an end of the year graph tech and bring it to Phoenix?
End of the year graph tech. Jim, what you can do is, because it'll probably be a little bit better deal, but yeah, it would be tough. You could buy it during the sale, and then technically we could bring it to Phoenix as the floor magnet. That would be one way around it. All right, so they just went and bought me some of these Nike Pro shorts. So these are what I'm going to customize here. So let's get over here. Joe's going and checking for a piece of foam board there just to make sure that we get a nice even press on it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Sting logo on one side. Now, what I've noticed when it comes to shorts, just to help you guys out, is don't try to center it. Like a little square piece of like the foam board, like those little black for. So a lot of people try to center it on the shorts right here. And the downfall to centering it on the shorts is when they're wearing the shorts, remember, half of it is kind of on their inner thigh. So the whole design shifts over. So whenever I'm pressing shorts, I normally try to go kind of into this bottom corner. And that's what shows up kind of on the shorts best when they're actually wearing them. All right, so I'm going to see if we have a foam board come in here. We got a few. I'll just do the pressing pillow. So for this one, I'm going to use the pillow just to raise it up a little bit. This will work. Okay. So I got my pillow here. Come down for a quick little pre-press. Now, need some more temperature or some more pressure here. That's good. And on this side, I'm going to throw our little Sting logo. So again, like I said, kind of in the bottom corner here. I'm going to throw the logo right there. That looks wonderful there. Let's go ahead and drop it down. And full 10 to 12 seconds here.
Is that at the bottom?
Yeah, it looks like that. Are you guys still seeing question-wise? Shoot me a couple responses or a couple comments here.
What font is that?
What's that? The font is, I think it's called like Racer's Edge or End of the Earth or something weird like that. Does anybody remember the exact name of it?
And then also the number.
Earth Sin. What's that?
Also the number, is that the
same one? The number is the same as, it's just a different version of it.
Valerie asked, why did you use a pillow?
I used the pillow, Valerie, because of the seams in the shorts right here. I wanted to get the part of the design raised up so it got full pressure to the actual vinyl there. So same thing on this side as well. Drop this down. So we got the custom logo on that side of the shorts. Now we're going with the custom number on this side. And again, I'm just kind of lining it up with the line there, looking at the bottom. Now I am looking at how high up off the bottom I came on that. So that looks about even there. I'm good with that. So let's go ahead and get this pressed. Where are we at? We're at 87, 13 more, and we got a mini pack giveaway. Let's make sure we get 13 more in here because we're almost done. And if we don't hit 100 by the time we're done, then we can't give away a mini pack. So, good to go with that. And there is our final pair of custom shorts right there. Pretty sweet, huh? So, again, they just brought me these Nike Elite shorts. So they spent the money on the shorts. We had no cost in the actual blank product, which is nice. We know it's shorts that they like. We know they're going to fit them. They aren't going to complain about any of that. All we did is drop a logo on it real quick from the team and then a custom number. So I need to get this out of here. There's a little piece in there. There we go. So I'll show you guys up close what it looks like. Got the black easy weave there. And then the custom number there. All right, so I'm gonna pop over here, answer any questions that you guys have before we finish up. Let me switch back here real quick. There we go. What do you guys got for me? Any questions at all before we finish up here and before you guys probably go do your last minute shopping? Thanks, Joe. Yep. How you doing, Joe? What's up, Sam? What's up, Patrice? What's up, Creative? How are you, Deb and Jim? How you guys doing? Yeah, these are going to be sweet. They're going to love these. So I'm seeing a few. What did we charge for these? Okay. So with something like this, if they bring us the shorts, and I probably have, I don't know, 15, 20 cents, maybe 25 cents worth of vinyl, okay? Probably 25 cents worth of vinyl on this. It's going to take me, I don't know, 15 minutes to make it. And for this, if they custom with a number like this with the logo, we don't charge much. We charge 15 bucks. So, but 15 bucks is still huge margins for you guys. Okay. So really easy and really cool. What's up, Bella? How are you? And then this one with the strip flock, a little bit more in cost. Obviously, 2 colors with the custom number 3 as well. So this one, obviously a little bit different. So how much, I want to, before I tell you my price, how much would you guys charge for this one here? With the custom number and the custom team, 2 colors of strip flock. What do you guys think? Before I tell you what I charge for that, I want to see what you guys charge. And believe me, they get a little bit better deal because play on Jack's baseball team. So hooked them up a little bit, but I let them know what the real price would be as well. And they, just so you guys know, they provided the sweatshirt. So I didn't provide, when I'm talking cost here, I'm only talking cost for the materials and the labor, okay? Not the actual sweatshirt. So what would you guys charge just to decorate the sweatshirt? Because I see some of you saying 45 bucks. That makes a little bit more sense if we're providing like a Gildan sweatshirt or something, but they're providing the sweatshirt. What do you guys got for me? Most of you guys are right on it. Yes. Yes, yes, perfect. So what I charge for this one normally is for the 2 colors of the strip flock with the small little custom number on the front, okay? I normally charge 20 bucks. It's not crazy. Again, the margins are still huge. It's about the same time as doing the shorts. We just had one more cut, but it is a pretty simple cut. So $20. Now, a regular, like I said, a little bit of a deal, because if a regular customer comes in, okay, I would probably be around $25 for a nicer sweatshirt with the specialty type material of the strip flock. Now, your pricing is going to be different in every location. Some of you might only be able to charge $20. Some of you may be able to charge $30. So really depends on your location, but where you're saving a boatload of money is you're not having to purchase the blanks. You're not having, they just brought us this Nike sweatshirt, and that's what made it really easy. And that's what I love, is for them to bring me something and then just me customize it real quick. That's where we make our money, right? Because we're making all of our money on the customization side of it. We don't want to make a lot of money on the blank side of it because we don't really have any time involved. Yellow, I didn't see your question above. What was the question? Shoot me the question again. I'm trying to scroll through and find it. I know it's probably a silly question. I see it now. I know it's probably a silly question. I'm having the hardest time getting designs on the shirts straight and centered. I know you guys eyeballing. There's a trick for us to try. Honestly, what I'm guessing is happening is it's less of you putting it on the design on crooked. It's probably more of you putting the shirt on crooked. So make sure that your shirt goes on to the heat press straight. That's where I see most people mess up, is they put the shirt on a little crooked. So then when they eyeball the design, it looks straight to them, but then when they take it off, it's crooked. So honestly, probably 75, 80% of people that I talk to that are having issues lining stuff up, it's more lining. People just throw the shirt on there quick, and then they spend a lot of time trying to line it up. Yeah, so for example, this hoodie, if I provided the hoodie, I mean, this hoodie is $40. Okay, so if I'm spending $40 on a Nike hoodie, I'm probably charging $80 for this, because I got to get the hoodie, I got to get it in stock, I might have shipping, so yeah, you can get sweatshirts to where you can charge a boatload of money for sweatshirts if you're providing the product for the sweatshirt. And of course, depending on what you're putting it on as well. But normally for this, just a basic text like that with a basic number, a normal person ought to be around $25. And you're going to probably have, let me actually look real quick and I'll tell you. I'll tell you my exact final cost. So my exact vinyl cost on that design, I'm just pulling it up in the wizard here real quick. Let me go over here to strip flock, and I'm going to do my orange strip flock and then my black strip flock. And let's click here. I have, if depending on how you're buying it, okay, let's just say you're buying it probably in like a 5-yard roll. A 5-yard roll, you're going to have about $1.40 in actual material cost on that. About $1.40. So $1.40 in material cost, 15 minutes in time or labor cost. You're paying a $10 an hour employee. That's $2.50. So let's just say $1.50 in vinyl cost, and then $2.50 in employee and labor cost, right? So you got $4 in cost, and you're charging $20, $25 for it. Those margins are pretty sick. I'm in Pennsylvania and way underpriced. And Deb, yes, you need to raise those prices, especially when you're customizing something. Have to get those prices up when you're customizing. No, Ken, because here's the thing. The reason why I never mark up so I never like to buy a $11 or $12 sweatshirt and then bump the sweatshirt price up to $24 for the blank, and then Now you're getting crazy and people say, okay, I don't like the color of the sweatshirt. I don't like the fit of the sweatshirt. I don't like this. And then you're buying extra sweatshirts just in case you mess up on something. Then you have extra sweatshirts in inventory that you're trying to clearance out at the end of the year. The approach that I took coming to the end of our finished product side of the business, I loved it. Like if there were bulk orders, of course, we would order shirts, or if people really wanted us to order the shirt, we would. But we put most of our pricing in the actual material and labor side of it because I wanted them to bring in their own shirts because I loved it. I mean, my margins were way better. My time was way less. All right, any other questions before we finish up here? Again, I'll be going on the Matt Salo channel later today as well. And then also, if any of you are, so we're going to do our end of the year blowout sale. It's going to start on, I think, probably Wednesday. We're doing the Cameo giveaway on Wednesday as well this week. So just so you guys know, Cameo giveaway is on Wednesday, so I'm not bothering everybody's Christmas Eve festivities. And have a great Christmas tomorrow, of course. But then Wednesday night, we will do the Cameo giveaway. Okay, and then we have one more Cameo giveaway because you guys have worked out well for you. The last day of the year is on the 31st. So we may, man, I'm not sure how we're going to do that Cameo giveaway. We might have to do it on Sunday or Tuesday or something because everybody's going to be out for the New Year's. So we'll have to see on that one. All right, crew. Well, again, you guys have a great time with your friends and family tonight for Christmas Eve, and tomorrow, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. Hopefully, you got some ideas with the strip flock. Strip flock's awesome. It'll be on sale on Wednesday as well. When we'll have vinyl on sale, we'll have stones on sale. End of the year sale is always a good one. But anybody looking for a vinyl cutter or a heat press, especially, we're going to be doing a pretty crazy one on those to fit it off as well. All right. So again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to all of you guys, TRW crew, and we will see you either later on the Matt Vassallo channel or on Wednesday for the Silhouette Cameo giveaway. All right, crew, we'll talk to you soon. Later. Where's my button? Later.